Well, good morning, guys. One life, one decade, one chance to grow while it still matters. This is day 72 of completing my 20s. And if you've been watching so far my videos, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, this is a series where I going through my 20s just like everybody else is, taking advice, reflecting on the days that I learned, and just working as hard as I can every day so I can be the person I want to be when I'm 30. If that's something you think you might relate to, come watch my videos. I feel like you'd do great here. But yeah, today is Saturday, and let me tell you, this is my first Saturday waking up before 9 a.m. in a few weeks now, and it feels amazing. Waking up early, you just get the whole day. I have no excuse on why I shouldn't hit my protein goal today. You know, that's one of my more important things. And yeah, so what I'm about to do is go upstairs, grab a bite to eat, and then go head to the gym. Got chest day today, so I'll catch you guys when I get the pump in and kind of go over what I'll do for the rest of the day if I got any plans. See you guys then. Alrighty guys, just made some eggs. Quick, easy, and good source of protein. Recommended for the morning, but I don't blame you. It can get very hard to eat eggs if you've been eating them for so long straight. I was at that point, but sometimes you just gotta deal with it and eat it, you know. So I got 4 eggs over there. I'm gonna eat that and then go to the gym. See you guys there. Alrighty guys, currently in the car at the gym. About to scoop some pre-workout, get lit to a little bit of music for a little bit, wait for it to kick in. And yeah, hop in there, get a killer chest day in. I'll show you guys the pump when I'm done. And I'll probably definitely get some hoops in today too if there's people in there. So yeah, cheers. Alrighty guys, I'll catch you guys when I get the pump. Alrighty guys, I finished up the gym and eating. I had some eggs this morning as you guys saw, and then I just had some shrimp Cajun pasta. It was so good. It is currently 5:47. I was playing basketball until, no kidding, 3:15. Came home, hung around for a little bit, waited for some food. Shout out to moms, you know, they always come in clutch with the food. But yeah, it was a long time I was getting the runs in. I was there at like 9 or 10 a.m. Working out, and you know, spent like an hour and a half hitting chest, and then went and played some hoop. I literally weighed myself this morning. I was 158. I just stepped in this. I was 153 after eating. So hopefully we can get that weight back up by tonight. That's the goal. But one thing I wanted to talk about today was why I put so much pressure on myself, and that brings me to this next quote that says, "Diamonds form under pressure." And pretty much, you don't have to be a diamond. No, you know, there's this expectation that you have to be a diamond now. You can be whoever you want to be. But putting yourself through hard things is what creates a tough soldier. And I'm very convinced about that, you know. And everybody, like, when I wanted to run a marathon, everybody's like, why are you running a marathon? I'd be like, because I don't want to. Why are you going to the gym every day? You know, there's days I don't want to go and I don't feel like it. Well, those are the days that matter the most. Why am I making these videos every day if I'm not getting anywhere? These are the days that matter. This is when it matters the most. Whenever you're not seeing results, but you're putting in the work, that's when it matters the most. That's when you got to try the hardest, go the hardest. And the whole reason why I put this pressure on myself, if you want to get down to specifics, is so nobody in my family ever has to work again, or none of my friends ever have to worry about anything, and I can provide opportunities, you know. It's so I can travel the world, you know, and see everything and not be a slave to a certain time frame for work. and things like that. That those are the reasons why I put so much pressure on myself, because if I were to wake up and be lazy on the weekends, I'd sleep away my day. I wouldn't get anything done productively. My mind would be just wanting to do everything I want to do rather than what I need to do. So putting pressure on yourself is important in order to see yourself grow, because if you're comfortable all the time, you're just going to feel like you are always doing enough when you're not. As someone who's putting all this pressure on myself, I have to keep telling myself I'm not enough, I'm not doing enough, I need to work harder, I'm getting distracted, these things are distracting me. So it's important for people to realize that, because whether you want to believe it or not, those things matter. Every small little thing that you do matters. Every time you sleep in, every time you have a cheat meal, every time you skip the gym, every time it matters. And people will think that you're crazy for saying, no, I'm not skipping the gym. No, I'm not going to stop training for this marathon. No, I'm not going to skip a meal. They think you're crazy because you've hit every single meal that you've done. You've hit every workout. You've done everything. And people will think that you're crazy because you're working hard, and the key is to fall in love with the process of growing and the challenges, because think about it this way. You have one life and you have another life. You have this life where you're born a millionaire. You get everything you want. You're still going to have problems. You're still going to have issues. And you're not even going to have to work for anything in your life, which that's not necessarily a bad thing, because these people can create something out of something they already have with the opportunities they have. But then you have this life where it's hard. It's difficult. But if your life is hard and difficult, that means that if everything was easy, your life would be so boring. If everything was given to you, think about it. The things that you enjoy most likely are challenging to a degree. Like really enjoy, not just like doing drugs or drinking alcohol with friends. I'm talking like actual achievements that you've done. Those achievements, it feels really, really good to know that you've done these things. So that's what I want to talk about, is why I put so much pressure on myself. It's so we as a community can all be where we want to be in the next decade of our life. So thank you guys for watching on day, I think it's 72 of completing my 20s, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for day 73.